Hey, 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 welcome. Welcome to the Brand Like a Boss Masterclass. If you're just joining, please refresh the page. I'm going to go ahead and see what's going on in the chat to see how many of you are here. Let's see. Hi, Cynthia. Hi. Let's see. Cynthia, Mona. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead and refresh the screen so that you'll be able to hear and see me. Type a 1 in the chat box if you can see the first slide and hear me. Okay, Mona said hello, so she can hear me. Okay, great. Awesome. So I want to go ahead and awesome. Okay, Cynthia said that she can hear me. So I want to honor your time for being here. So thank you for joining me on the Encore presentation of How to Brand Like a Boss Masterclass. And I'm going to walk you through step by step how to take your business to the next level online. And if you stay to the end, you will get a surprise bonus. And I'm going to choose the winner at random. And I am doing this based on how engaged you are in the chat and throughout the webinar. Okay, so sounds good. Let's jump right into it. So you are in the right place if you are ready to overcome your fears of being judged and get more visible online. You started your business but haven't gotten any clients or cash flow has been inconsistent. You are ready to attract dream clients that are excited as hell about working with you and paying top dollar for your services. You're tired of hustling and grinding 24/7 with little to no return and want to up level to a new place in business that feels good and automatically generate new leads daily online. You are also in the right place if you are ready to build a personal brand online that's solid and gets noticed, and you are tired of hiding your true self and ready to connect and engage in your own voice. So if that is you, type a 1 in the chat box. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Type a 1 in the chat box if that is you. Okay, great. Mona says 1. That is definitely her. Awesome. Cynthia says 1. Great. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, good. Perfect. So you are definitely in the right place. Now, I have hide your kids and silent your phones. That means make sure that you are in a place where you are free from distractions, and go ahead and close out your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other notifications that may distract you, and treat this 1-hour masterclass as if you are paying $1,000 for it. Okay, so I really want you to really pay attention and not let any other distractions get in the way. Go ahead and get out a pen and paper to take notes. Again, I want you to treat this as if this is something that you are paying for. Good. So what you're going to learn is how I overcame my fears of being judged, and I put myself out there online, how I branded myself as the go-to brand strategist in my target audience, exactly how I was able to attract dream clients that were ready and willing to pay me top dollar for my services, how I use Facebook ads as the bread and butter for automatically generating leads into my business every day, how I was able to get 5 to 10K months with ease without all of the hustle and grinding. And again, if you stay until the end, there is a surprise bonus. And the last masterclass, I gave everyone stay till the end a copy of my Facebook ad training course. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a winner at random, and it will not be the Facebook ad training course. It would actually be another training that I have available. So if you stay to the end, you will find out what it is, and you may be the winner. So again, do not make me feel like I'm talking to myself. The winner will be chose based on how engaged they are and how many questions they ask in the chat. And you know, if you have a lot of questions, please hold them until the Q&A, which will be towards the end of this masterclass. Okay? Sounds good? Type a 2 in the chat box if that sounds good and you're ready to go ahead and dive deep. Type a 2 in the chat box if that sounds good to you. Great. Mona says 2. Cynthia says 2. Sounds good. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, great. So you may be wondering, who the hell am I? Well, my name is Melody Thomas, and I am a no-nonsense brand and Facebook ad strategist. I started out as a web designer when I launched my business at 19 years old, and I did that so that I could get experience outside of the classroom when I was in college, so that I'll be able to land a job. And since I graduated, I've been able to work in healthcare, news and media, higher education, institutions, and I currently work with women entrepreneurs that run online businesses. And I was, you know, working a 9 to 5. I said, you know what, I'm pretty cool with this. You know, I maybe took about 5 clients a year just to really earn some extra money, but I really didn't have any plans to want to run my business full time or even want to make a good bit of money in my business. So what was the pivotal point for me was that I got turned down for a job offer at Google. And I was in the final round of interviews. And, you know, for those of you who are not aware, it's really hard to get a job interview at Google. It's really hard for them to pay attention to your resume to even get a job interview. So for me to be in the final round, to be considered for a position, it was a big step for me. And I did not get the job. And I was very heartbroken about that, because at that time for me, you know, working for Google would have been the stepping stone to my career. But then I realized that if I am good enough to be considered for a job at Google, I'm good enough to run my business and build a successful and sustainable business online. So at that point, that was when I launched my business. Let me rephrase, I relaunched my business. And, you know, I hired a coach. I really invested in my business, and I have been able to bring in at least $5,000 per month. So if you're feeling me, how many of you would love, and I mean love, to bring in at least $5,000 per month in your business? Type a 1 in the chat box. Type a 1 in the chat box if you would love to bring at least $5,000 in your business. Okay, awesome. Mona, Lisa, and Cynthia all say 1. Perfect. Sounds good. Yes. So that is my story of how I got started in this online business where I've been, doing it for 10 years. I turned 29 about 2 months ago. So, I have really watched the online business world evolve. And if little old me can bring in at least $5,000 per month, I know that you can too. Okay, so right now we're going to jump into the first key tip of how to brand online like a boss. So again, you want to take notes at this point. Key tip number 1. If you want to make money online, guess what? You need to be yourself. Now, that may sound cliche. You may have heard that whenever you are going on a date with someone that you're interested in, and the number one advice that you hear is, oh, you need to be yourself. Well, the same thing applies in business. And this is because there are thousands of people who do the very same thing that you know how to do. The thing is, people hire people. They don't really hire skill set. So you need to make sure that you are using your own voice and being authentic to what feels good to you. So you need to, write your website copy in your own voice, your Facebook ad copy, anything that has your brand on it, has your name on it. It needs to be authentic to you, and it needs to feel good to you. And it also needs to let the person know that this is what they're getting when they work with you. So that could mean, if you curse in your marketing materials. I'm not a person to tell you not to. If you use sarcasm in your marketing materials. As long as you're not offending anyone, you're free to do that. You're free to do whatever the hell you want in your business that feels good to you and makes you stand out in front of the other thousands of people who do the very same thing you do. And I can tell you that if you do not do this, if you try to sound like someone else, the person that is interested in working with you would drown you out in the sea of people who do the very same thing that you do. So it's so important that you are 100% yourself at all times whenever you put yourself out there into the world. Okay? Key tip number 2, be the expert. Now, what that means is you need to be sharing your expertise and creating a lot of amazing content. How you can do that? You can do that for free. You can, if you don't already have a blog, I strongly encourage you to start one. I encourage you to start a blog and just start writing about what you know and sharing your expertise. If writing is not your thing, one suggestion that I have is that you can record your voice. You can record, whatever tip or information that you have, and you can have it transcribed, or you can do a video. And you can record a video and upload it on YouTube. Or what you can also do is you can do a Facebook Live on your personal or Facebook business page. And you can start a Periscope. If you don't already have a Periscope account, go ahead and, create an account in Periscope and just really, truly start putting yourself out there. And I encourage you to brag on yourself and show off what you know. And, the way to do that is, not to be arrogant, of course, but you want to let people know that you know your stuff. You know what you're doing. And you want to get into spaces where your ideal clients hang out. So if you are a career professional, you obviously want to spend more time on LinkedIn than Facebook. If you are a beauty professional, you want to spend a lot of time on Instagram. There are makeup artists and hairstylists. That's where most of them build their platform, on Instagram. If you are an interior designer, you want to spend your time on Pinterest. Obviously, almost everyone is on Facebook. That should be everyone, not every. I apologize for that. But everyone is on Facebook. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about Facebook in a minute. But you want to get into spaces where your ideal clients hang out. Okay, so that's key tip number 1 and 2. So if that sounds good, go ahead and type a 2 in the chat box if you know I'm making sense. Also see that we have someone that just joined us. Please go ahead and say hello. So if that makes sense to you, if 1 and 2 makes sense to you, hi Alexis, please go ahead and type a 2 in the chat box. Awesome, sounds good. Great. Key tip number 3, your brand is what people say about you. One of my favorite quotes about branding is from someone that I follow online. Her name is Lovey Ajayi, and she said something very powerful. Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. And that is so true. Your brand is, you know, believe it or not, it's not your logo, it's not your colors, it's not your website, it's not your graphics. That is a part of it. That's a very strong part of it, and it does play a role. But what your brand is the experience that you provide and you create when people connect with you, which also goes back to needing to be yourself and being the expert. This is why this came as number 3, because it ties into that. And again, your brand is the experience that you provide. So for people that have worked with you before, if you've had clients before, or even, you know, if you work with people on your job, what kind of experience are you giving them? What kind of, you know, what kind of pain are you releasing from them? Because if you are in business, you're solving some kind of problem, you're eliminating some kind of pain point. So, you know, what thing are you doing to make their lives better? Okay, so I want you to really get that, you know, a lot of people think they have a brand as soon as they have a logo design, or they don't have a brand until they have a website, and that is so not true. Again, a website is very important. I think a logo is not really as important as a website, but you know, you should have a face for your brand. But again, you are the face, you are the brand, and people hire people. They don't hire logos, okay? So I hope I'm making sense. Key tip number 4 is to automate your business using Facebook ads. Now, if you want to brand online like a boss, the best way to do that is to do it easily and effectively. So I mentioned that, you know, I was going to talk a little bit more about Facebook. Let me tell you about Facebook that you may not already know. There are over 1.5 billion active users on Facebook. You can advertise using Facebook ads with as little as $1 per day. However, I strongly recommend that you advertise at $5 per day. Excuse me. $1 per day will not get you the results that it would get if you run your ads for $4 more, obviously. And currently, I run ads at $30 per day. But if you're just starting out running Facebook ad campaigns, you should run them at least $5. And with a strategy in place, you can literally make money while you sleep using Facebook ads. I am able to do, for one client, every time she spends $5 per day on Facebook ads, she makes $21 back per day. So and she doesn't have to do anything. All she does is we set it up that one time, and we actually set up this, what is called a sales funnel, which I really won't have the time to get into today, but we set up a sales funnel for her in May, and it is now September, and she is still making money from that one Facebook ad funnel that we set up. And every time she spends $5 per day, she makes about $21 back per day. So you can literally make money while you sleep by automating your business and generating passive income. And that'll not only help pay for the Facebook ad campaigns, but that'll also bring in extra income for you. So if you want to automate your business, I definitely want you to type in, I want maybe another number. Let's try a 3. If you want to automate your business, type a 3 in the chat box. And go ahead and ask any questions that you may have at this point. Awesome. Mona, Alexis, Cynthia all say 3. Lisa says 3. Perfect. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat box. Mona, do you help provide these services? Yes, I do. I will tell you more about how you can work with me towards the end of this webinar if you're interested, okay? Any more questions? Any more questions? Mona says, okay, great. Yes, perfect. Sounds good. No more questions? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and proceed. So maybe, you are struggling with building a profitable online brand. Maybe you're ready to automate your business and attract quality leads daily into your business, which is, what Mona just asked, if that's what I do. And, you're feeling lost and frustrated in your online business and you don't know what to do next. So if that is you, if you feel me on this, if you are struggling with building a profitable online brand, if you are ready to make passive income and attract leads daily, and if you're feeling lost in your business, I want you to type a yes in the chat box, okay? I want you to type a yes. If that is you, if I'm speaking directly to you, type the word yes. Yes, Mona says yes with 2 exclamation marks. Perfect. Cynthia and Alexis both say yes. Perfect. Okay. Now, can you ladies tell me what is the number one thing you are struggling with in your business? I want this to be engaging. So please go ahead and just let me know what it is that you are struggling with. Just give me one of the reasons that you're struggling with right now. Leads. Okay. Lisa, can you be a little bit more specific to what you mean by leads? I mean, I think I know what you mean, but because this is a learning experience for everyone, can you tell me a little bit more? Attracting new clients, okay. Alexis, can you tell me what do you do? Actually, all of you ladies, tell me what do you do in your business and what exactly you're struggling with. Clients and customers. Alexis says attracting new clients. Okay. Can you tell me what do you do, please? Just started an online business called My Econ. Mona says, I'm struggling with attracting the right clients to make consistent money. I have a hair brand. Okay. So you sell hair extensions. Alexis is a wedding and portrait photographer. Okay. Sounds good. Lisa, can you tell me more about what econ is? What problem are you solving? Cynthia says, I would like to start the online business for a product I have. I just want to do the right things to make it successful. So you haven't started yet, Cynthia? Is that what you're saying? And can you tell me what the product is, if you don't mind? A baby box and baby accessories. Okay, that's a great idea. Cash flow tax deduction for home business owners on how to invest once you create the cash flow. Okay, that's a good business idea. Um, Someone just joined and asked, is this Winifred? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your username. Is this supposed to be live? Yes, this is live. This is a live training. I have a website built and I have a lot of money and time into my hair brand. Okay. So just to be clear, when you say hair brand, you mean hair extensions, correct? Mona says, yes, I sell hair extensions. Okay, great. All right. No more. Thank you for being engaging. So no more, questions. Are you, wanting to share anything? I guess we're doing a Q&A right now because right now you are telling me what you're struggling with in your business, and you're also telling me what kind of business you own. Now, for the ladies, have you actually started your business? I mean, is it an idea, or have you actually started? So let me know if it's just an idea that you have, or if you have physically built the foundations already for your business. Yes, Lisa says yes, she has already started. Um, Great, sounds good. He says, okay, he said yes, that you have started. Any others have you actually started? I know Mona said that she has started. Alexis, you've been active for a year and a half. Okay. Cynthia, have you actually you said, I would like to start the online business. What have you done already to get it started? I have the box and business plan and just looking for the finance. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you some coaching on that. You would have to be the one to finance your own business. waiting around for someone to finance it or even trying to get a business loan for it, that you're gonna slow down your progress, or you may never get it up. My suggestion to you is to really look at what is it that you're willing to invest to get the business off the ground, and what can you do to start making money so that you continue to reinvest. Alexis says, yes, I have started. I took time away from it because I was pregnant. I had my baby a few months ago and I'm ready to get back into it. Okay. Congratulations on your new baby. And honestly, Cynthia, I don't even think you need the actual, you say you have the box, but do you have the stuff to put in the box? And, you can actually start selling the box and just say, shipping will be in about 2 weeks, and that, use that money to buy the stuff to put in it and ship it out to people. You don't have to actually have the stuff in place to start your business, or you don't really need the money to do that. It's other ways around it. Winifred says, I hope I'm pronouncing your username or your name right. I have a coaching business and I help women to start their own business, and I also help men and women to start a business in Africa. I have some challenges getting the right clients. I started and now 4 months in. Okay, congratulations on starting. So I assume that you are located in Africa. What country are you located in? And if not, why are you focused on starting it in Africa if that's not where you currently live? I'm glad it was useful, Cynthia. Okay, so if there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and proceed with the training. Okay, so no more questions. I'm going to go ahead and start back up with the training. So thank you for telling me what you are struggling with. And, I want to ask you this question. Are you ready to go all in and up-level your online brand and make a bigger impact in the world? If you are ready to do that, and I mean ready 110%, and going all in and building your business and taking it to the next level, I want you to type a number 1 in the chat box. Type a number 1. Lisa says 1. Alexis says 1. Cynthia says 1. Yes, at first I was very scared, but now I overcome that fear. I'm ready. Okay? You're ready. Awesome. You are ready. That's what I like to hear. Okay, and Winifred says 1. Awesome. So all of you say 1. And someone just joined us. Please go ahead and say hello so I can shout you out. So you say that you are ready. Okay, so you all are ready. You all type the number 1. I want to let you know that you have a choice. Now, you can stay where you are. Some of you have said that you're not, able to bring in clients. You're not making consistent income in your business. And you have already started your business, but it's getting a little rocky, it's shaky, it's not consistent, and you can take it to the next level. And you know that you have a lifestyle and freedom you desire. You have a choice to either stay there, to stay where you are right now, or we can work together in my new mastermind program for the next 6 months, starting November 1st. And I can hold you by the hand and look at your business from inside and out, tell you what's wrong, what's not working, what is working, and what you need to do to get it to work again and consistently every single month. And we can work together for 6 months. So if you want to hear more about that, type a 2 in the chat box. If you're interested in hearing about my new 6-month mastermind program, type a 2 in the chat box. Mona says 2. Alexa says 2. If you want to hear more about it, Lisa says 2. Cynthia says 2. Sounds good. If you want to hear more about it, Winifred says 2. Perfect. So if you want to hear more about it, you've typed a 2. So that means that you're giving me permission to tell you more about it. Now I want to ask you this. What would it mean for you to build a successful online brand that will give you the freedom and lifestyle you deserve? So I want you to tell me in the chat, the chat box, what would it mean for you to build a successful online business? Tell me one reason why that would be life-changing for you, or what it would mean for you. Freedom. Okay, Winifred says freedom. Perfect. I would like some detailed responses. So if you will, please let me know, whenever you say freedom, what does that really truly mean? Lisa says it means the world to me because my ultimate goal is to retire my mom. Okay, sounds good. Cynthia says I would achieve the freedom from working for other people. Oh, I feel you on that. You want to be your own boss. I completely get you on that. Go ahead and tell me more in detail, for those of you who haven't already, what would that look like for you? Mona says, because I will be doing what I am passionate about, I will love what I do and be able to share my expertise to the world. Perfect. Lisa says, same here. I'm ready to get off the corporate plantation and hire my employer. I feel you on that. Great. Winifred says, have more free time to do the things I enjoy and do it with my loved ones. Beautiful. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Any more want to, any of you want to, add more to what you said, or? if you want to add more to what you said. And these are all good responses. Okay. I want to introduce my brand spanking new exclusive brand power mastermind. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, oh, Lisa says, having the time to do what I want to do. Perfect. Time is a beautiful thing to have. Okay, so I want to introduce my exclusive brand power mastermind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something very different. If you want to hear more about the mastermind program, I'd like to invite you to schedule a free call with me. So how you would do that? Here's the link that I just posted in the chat. Click the link and apply before the end of today for a free 30-minute strategy session call with me. Okay? On the call, I will give you more information about my mastermind program. Why will I not share you a sales page so you can see for yourself? Because I want to make sure that you are a good fit for the program. I get about 5 applications from people who want to work with me every single day, and about 1 of them is accepted. Sometimes I don't accept any of them. So, because I named this mastermind program exclusive for that very reason, it is only available to 10 women to walk with me for the next 6 months, starting November 1st, on what it means to take your brand and your business to the next level. Okay, so if you click the link that I just posted as Melody Thomas in the chat box and apply for a free strategy session, and if you have been approved for a free strategy session call with me, I will send you an email to schedule a time to chat. Okay? And that on that call, that is when I will learn more about your business, more about your business goals. And then I will let you know on the spot if the mastermind program is right for you. Okay? And if it's not right for you, guess what? I will tell you that too. I will let you know that as well. I will not hold anything back. I will also let you know that because this is a 6-month mastermind program, the investment will be a 5-figure investment. So this is why I asked you to make sure that you are ready to go all in for your business. And if you are, I'd like to invite you to apply for a free strategy session. And, I just let you know that yes, it is a 5-figure investment, but when you find out what is included so that you can literally have all the tools you need to take your business to the next level, you will see that you can make the decision if it is worth the investment for you and your business. I believe that it is, but you have to make that decision, okay? So submit your application by the end of today, and I will review them. My assistant or I will reach out to you by tomorrow to schedule a call with me. And we can talk as early as Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. All right. Now, we did have a mini Q&A, but if you want to go ahead and ask more questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box, and I will spend about 5 more minutes answering questions. But I'll spend about 5 to 10 minutes. Where do you believe is the best place to advertise? Great question, Alexis. For you as a wedding and portrait photographer, I think the best place to advertise would definitely Facebook ads. It depends on what kind of, well, okay, you're a wedding photographer, so obviously what you need to do is there's a way to target people who are newly engaged on Facebook. So those would be the ones that I would target. I would also target people that like bride magazines online, but definitely people who are newly engaged. Okay. Mona says, have you ever had help with a hair extension brand? To be honest with you, Mona, I have not. So I can tell you how to market your business online, but I do not think, based on the kind of business that you have, I don't think the mastermind program would be a good fit for you. But what I can do is I can connect you with someone that has ran a hair extension brand. She doesn't run the business anymore, but I can connect you with someone who does. Well, let me think. No, okay, I know of another person that has a pretty successful online business selling hair. I can connect you with that person. Go ahead and type your email address in the chat box, and I will send you my personal contact, and you can get connected with them. But no, I don't think the mastermind program would be a good fit for you because of the kind of business that you have. Great question, though. I had no idea that there are so many ways to target a particular group of people. That is something I will look into. Thank you for the suggestion. No problem, Alexis. Oh my God, that would be great. My email. Thank you. Okay, great. Yes, I am way too straight up. And plus, the investment, I mean, it's a 5-figure investment, and I would tell you right on the spot if it's not designed to help someone that has a particular business. So, yeah, I would definitely shoot you an email. Please give me until tomorrow, by sometime tomorrow, and I'll shoot you an email with my contact, and you can get connected with them. Love it. I would be waiting. Perfect. Cynthia says, I think that I need to get my business up and running before I use your services. However, I now know who to contact when I'm in the right stage. Yes. The mastermind program is for people who have already started their business. So, if whenever you get to the point where you have, gotten it off the ground, and you made some money, but you're ready to take it to the next level, you can feel free to reach out to me. But I think I've also given you tips on how to get it started now instead of waiting for money to fall out of the sky, which will not happen. Any other questions? Any other questions? Will you suggest credit cards to finance a business? Yes. I am all about self-financing your business because you're self-financing your own dream. I have I've gotten in debt to build up my business, and I cannot tell someone not to do something that I have done that has ended up working out for me. But the thing is, you just have to really be committed to going all in to making it work. So being that you have a hair extension business, the very same suggestion that I have for Cynthia is that, I have known some people to promote the business. They may not have any hair extensions available, but they'll go ahead and start selling them. And then, they can just be honest on the website or on the shop website and say, hey, you know, it'll be about 2 weeks for shipping and handling. And that will let them know that, by the time you receive the order for the hair, you can go ahead and order the hair and ship them out to the customer, and just make sure that you've priced it enough where you can have a profit. So I know a lot of people who do that, who sell hair extensions as a business. I used to work with one very closely about 7 years ago. That was before the hair game, became what it is today. So yeah, you don't really need to have hair in stock to start selling hair. And Cynthia, I believe you're the one that had the baby in a box business. You don't really need the stuff to go ahead and start selling it. Cynthia says, thank you. I will follow your suggestion. I think you're right about it. Yes, I know that I'm right. Yeah, I know that I'm right about the money part. Okay. All right. So special bonus. Okay, Mona says, yes, I have done that, but it's hard to get clients to actually purchase off my website. And it can be, I'm hoping that the Connect that I have can give you some pointers on that. Okay. Now, the special bonus for those of you who stayed to the end, thank you for honoring your time and your space with me. So I mentioned that I'm going to choose someone at random to win a free training from me. Last week I gave my Facebook ad training course, and today I'm going to choose one person to get what is my how to target your ideal clients using Facebook ads. So I'm going to look at the chat history to see. Let's see who was here. Looking at the chat history now. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so let's choose someone at random. Okay, so Mona Strong, you are the winner of my Facebook ad training course on how to target ideal clients using Facebook ads. So being that I already have your email address, I'm going to go ahead and send you the details. You were here at the top of the hour and you've been very engaging. So I want to honor you by doing that, and thank you for being here. And thank you to the other ladies who are here, Cynthia, Lisa, Alexis, and Winifred, for being here for the Encore training. And, thank you for being engaging, and thank you for asking questions. And, I will probably do another Encore very soon, maybe within the next week or two. But yes, thank you for joining us, and you have a great Sunday. Since says, well done. Thanks. No problem. No problem, Alexis. Sounds good. Awesome. Okay. Have a good evening, ladies. Thanks.